When it comes to looks maxing, like you look up all this content, everybody's wearing like this old money aesthetic, the classic haircuts, and I will give you this, it does look classy, but sometimes you just need that edge to you. And I'm actually going to refer to something Brian and Shane said on our live stream together, is that the edge, like that bad boy persona, you want to make sure it's authentic. Like you want to make sure like you've actually gone through some stuff where this edge is granted. You know, like you don't want to be some nerd with no life experience trying to have an edge to you. Now the edge is pretty much the bad boy. This is what women all throughout history have always been attracted to. And today I'm going to teach you step by step how to naturally add that edge to your appearance. Let's get it. Before we get into the video, I actually just want to give every one of you guys a shout out. Just say how much I actually really love and appreciate you guys. You know, like we just hit 40K on this channel. So the growth has been freaking awesome lately. The looks maxing community, whatever pill you're associated with, I really don't care, man. I love all you guys. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I freaking love all you guys with all my heart. Don't you forget. First way to add that edge to your personality is going to be the most basic thing, and that's just going to be tattoos. Boom. Now, as a model, I've always kind of been against tattoos because you can alienate yourself from quite a bit of jobs. But at this point in time, I really don't care anymore. So I'm going to start getting more tattoos, and I think it can add an awesome edge to persona. Now, I have a couple rules, two specifically, when it comes to tattoos. Number one, you never want to be able to see the tattoos whenever you're wearing a suit. Number two, I want all my tattoos that I get to have lots of deep meanings. You know, like for example, this tattoo that I recently got, nobody else in the entire world has it, and nobody actually knows what it means except for me and my brother who I got it with. But tattoos are going to be the easiest way to just instantly add that edge to you. Personally, I'm going to recommend a quarter sleeve. To most of you guys, it's gonna look super sick, super badass. Just don't get anything to where if you were to need a job, you cannot get a job because you have some crazy tattoos. The next way to add that edge to your persona is going to be coloring your hair. Now, coloring your hair is like that rebellious high school thing that a lot of people do, but I've noticed as people get older, no one ever touches the color. So when it comes to the color, we can do two things. Number one, we can go lighter. And so like, let's say you have brown hair, maybe black hair, you can bleach it, you can go blonde, you can do something crazy like that. Number two, you can go darker, so you can go with the black hair. Black hair is so sick, you know, like that Johnny Depp aesthetic. I've still considered black hair, but I think it would throw off the Scandinavian vibe. I kind of go for it, but if you want to try that out, that's also a great option. This one is something I still have not done, but you can paint your nails. This is going to instantly add the edge to you. And I know what you're saying, like, Austin, I can never paint my nails. Like, that's so sus, I can never do that. But dude, it adds a lot of edge to you, you know? I like look at all the rock stars, like MGK, people like these, like, they paint their nails. So if you want to do anything, I suggest just go black. Girls actually love this stuff. So if you want to instantly add that edge to your appearance, try painting your nails. See how you look. Maybe you like it. And I will add that it looks pretty sick with some rings as well. This one should be very self-explanatory, but if you want to add that edge, you want to look like a bad boy, you have to be shredded, man. I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I'm going to be honest. You have to have a six-pack. You have to be at least a little bit chiseled. Like, you have to look like you can mess somebody up physically in a fight. And here's the issue. If you're chubby, if you're out of shape, anything that you do, I swear to you, anything that you try to do, you're trying to look smash, you want to improve your fashion, you want to do anything, you will not look good. There's a reason why male models are between like 6 to 10% body fat, because anything they put on will look freaking amazing. Being lean is the key to life. So if you need help getting lean so that you can actually have this edge, you can have this aesthetic, link in the description box for a free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Williams. Some of you may find this a little bit controversial, and I don't think every man is actually fit for it. But if you want to be like that rebellious maverick type, I think being a business owner can be pretty crucial. And think of it like Fight Club. You know, like Tyler Durden's character, he has his own business.
Soap. Sorry? I make and I sell soap.
Yes, he makes soap. He sells the soap. Obviously, everything he does is pretty crazy, but this is that rebellious like attitude that we're going for. It's hard to have this edge to you if you're working in 9 to 5. I'm going to be completely honest. Full respect to 9 to 5s, but if you want to have more of an edge, maybe try starting a business or even just a side hustle. Like, you've got the 9 to 5 grind, but then you've got a killer side hustle making bank on the side. Having an edge to you essentially just means that you're the type of guy who's willing to take risks, which, even going back to the last one, the business, it's about taking a risk. People love guys who take risks. And so your lifestyle, it's got to be risky. So everything that you do in your lifestyle needs to be risky. The first aspect of the lifestyle, you gotta ride a motorbike, man. I'm gonna be honest. Motorcycle, dirt bike, I don't care what it is. If it has 2 wheels, this is much more dangerous and it will always add that edge. In addition to this, you always want to make it look like you're okay with risky behavior. You know, like if you smoke a cigar, it's okay. If you have a couple drinks out with some friends, it's okay. Like when it comes to self-improvement, I feel like people get so square about all this stuff. Like they're so scared to live life, and this is gonna have the opposite effect. You wanna be more attractive, you wanna get girls, you wanna have more friends around you, but if you're too square, too obtuse, too tight, it's gonna have the opposite effect. So you have to learn, you have to have 80% discipline, you have to create your life exactly the way you want to, but then you can be lenient, you can take some risk. A cigar won't kill you. Riding on a motorbike won't, it could possibly kill you, but most of the time it won't, as long as you're actually smart. Last way to add edge is going to be your clothing. So obviously you want to have that bad boy aesthetic, that bad boy style, without it coming off as cringe, which I think if you're super lean, you kind of do everything else in this video, like you're living that edge lifestyle, then it won't come off as cringy. It only comes off as cringy if you're a dork trying to pretend like you're wearing these clothes. So ripped clothes, that's always a go-to. Leather jackets, obviously. All black is gonna be crucial. Tons of accessories, rings, cool watches, cool chains. This is gonna be key to adding that edge to you so that you don't come off as a square. So I love the old money aesthetic. Obviously on this channel, I'm always switching it up. I'm always doing different stuff, but it's not gonna have that edge. Like, it's good for professional settings, but when it comes to trying to look more rebellious, more like a bad boy, it's not the move. Link in the description box if you need help with your fitness goals to get shredded, get lean, have that bad boy body, man. I've transformed hundreds, thousands of physiques. You want to be next? Link in the description box. kalosique.com for the best supplements in the fitness industry. Don't forget to subscribe. Best supplement channel on YouTube. I love you with all my heart. Peace.